This is Seawolves. Storm or not.
Hello, I'm Kevin Rodriguez, and welcome to the 10th week of the semester. Today was the first day that I didn't need to wear a coat, a sign that temperatures are rising, and that means I can see two important things on the horizon: commencement, if I pass this class, and summer. But to zero in on our Stony Brook weather, let's go to Jessica Kawachi at the weather screen. Jessica?
Thanks, Kevin. I know that I was enjoying the spring weather today. As you can see, we have a high of 55 and sunny, and in the low 40s we're going to hit at night. And wind speeds you could expect to be around 18 miles an hour, so it is a little windy, but I'll get back to you with the 7-day forecast in a moment. Let's go back to you, Kevin, in the studio.
Thanks, Jessica. One of the things you may have noticed with this weather is that the humidity is relatively low, and that makes it feel even more comfortable outside. However, it may pose a slight danger for fire weather because dry woodlands burn easily in these conditions. The State Department of Environmental Conservation has announced that they intend to burn part of the Pine Barrens Preserve. The region in question is a state forest in Rocky Point. The Pine Barrens are a special ecoregion that is considered one of New York's most important environmental resources. Some New Yorkers have been fighting to keep this unique natural resource untouched by human development. Experts say intentionally burning parts of the forest will reduce the risk of forest fires in the future. Let's hope it all goes well. The last thing we need is spreading forest fires, which may depend on the wind. To find out more about winds and all the other important weather factors, let's go back to Jessica Kawachi for our 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Kevin. As you're enjoying the warm weather outside, we do advise you to bring a kite because the next couple days are going to be pretty windy, but you could expect the weather to be in the 60s and still be sunny. As we move on to the rest of the week, Friday you're going to see 55 and a low of 43. Saturday we might get rain, about a 30% chance, and the next 2 days we're going to be sunny again in the mid-50s. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Jessica. That's a great forecast. Sounds like spring really is here. Mother Nature may be saying spring, but the athletics department is saying something else. We sent our sports maven Brendan Schroeder out to investigate.
The Stony Brook football team is finally having its season after a 15-month delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Stony Brook Athletic Department shut down all of athletics last March due to the pandemic, and that shutdown extended into the usual fall football season. In place of the fall season, the team had an extended off-season of workouts and practices, but no real idea for when they would get back to having a real season. Now after a long wait, the team is finally having their spring season. After a disappointing start to the season, the team sits with a 1-2 record, coming off of a win over rival Albany. Sitting at 1-2 with the possibility of a playoff berth becoming smaller with every loss, the team now has to question if they will opt out of the rest of the spring season. Albany just opted out of this rest of the season after last week, and more are expected to follow. Stony Brook football senior Regan Craig said, "We have not thought of opting out. We will go out and compete every week until our season is done."
As the football season comes to a close, baseball is still in mid-season form. But just remember, Suffolk County is at a high exposure risk right now for COVID-19, so if you do come to a baseball game, just remember to wear a mask and socially distance. For Stony Brook Journalism, I'm Brendan Schroeder.
How interesting. Personally, I don't have a favorite sport. Watching a storm on radar is excitement enough for me. So whether you're a sports fan or a radar fan, enjoy the rest of your week. I'm Kevin Rodriguez, and tune in next week for another Seawolves Storm or Not.